Okay, what we got here is a PS2, and it appears to have no power. It won't power on. I don't know if it is the power board or the main board. I've got another PS2 that I can take apart and swap parts because it's got a bad drive. Now let's see if we get one of these working. I probably would just switch the drives to this one first. And let's take this one, lay it down here under the bench out of my way. So I'll take this one apart, and it's that gonna share. I gotta do something about it. There's that. And there's what I'm looking for, this. Take these rubber feet out. What the hell she was talking about? I'll get all these little covers out and see what to do. Get my drill, screwdriver. That sure makes it easier having the power tools. And I bet I'll throw them in that box. I think they was PS or Xboxes. I don't think this camera's where I want it to be. Let's move it there and see what it does. That gives it a better view. Yeah, I'll put them on there. Get rid of that controller. Turn it over and see what it does. They all come out, yeah. Remember, right, there's a clip on this, I think. There's bugs in it. Clip? I don't think it's supposed to clip. Every time I'm coming off. I need to get all the screws out. Yeah, that was it. Didn't have much screws out. Look at the bugs in this damn thing. People. Try to get this thing up and down there. I need to start charging premiums to work on this shit with bugs. I shouldn't have said that. Guess all that's got to come apart to get to the drive cables. It's not even plugged up. Yeah, I think I got all the screws. So this bottom should come off. I'll get this up and out of there and unplugged. I really should have used gloves. Looks like all the back cables are right there. The cage is in the way. Cage out of the way. This is a different power supply than the other one. Mainly what I'm wanting to do is swap drives. I think that drive was bad too, wasn't it? No, I don't think this drive is bad. Or is it? That drive seems to be fine. You should always be careful around your power supplies. Even though they're unplugged, them capacitors will give you a shock. A big capacitor will give you a shock right there. Big capacitor. Yeah. sure will light you up. Now I'm going to take all these little bitty screws out. Just take all these little bitty screws out. So I just get to the main board. And if you don't want rest messing your fan up, right down in here is where the connector's at, and it's covered with a piece of tape. All you gotta do is just kind of pull up or out that tape and gently unplug it. Just unplug it just like that. That way you won't tear your connector. If you haven't done these before, it's very important to take a picture of every step you do so you remember where the screws go. Some of these screws are different lengths, but primarily all these are the same on this board. There are two on this particular model that are kind of a gold plated looking screw, and they go right here, and they're a little bit longer than the silver ones. That's why it's very important to remember where they go. And once that you got all the screws out, I think I got them all, you have to take where the DVD drive sets in. There's a little clip right here. Just take you something underneath there and kind of pry it back a little bit. There's on both sides there, and your DVD drive will fall right out. But it's very important to lay it back down flat so you can take your metal thing off so your main board will fall out from under it. But something is still holding me. I don't know what or where. I think it's right here. Right here in between. Just stuck. I said that should just come right up out of there. There's got to be another screw, but I don't see one. I think I'm still clipped to my DVD drive. Yep, that's what it was. Lay that to the side. Now unhook all of your cables from your drive. Now I forgot about this one up here. It's got a little flip up. Be very careful with these kind of connectors. That little bar will come off there real easy. That's the laser hookup. Once you get that out, you lay the old ones to the side and get the one you're going to use, but I think this is totally different. I don't think this one's going to work. Yeah, it is. I just had it backwards. I get my laser cable. And the thing with these, where they have gotten old, the little plastic things will sometimes fall off. You have to be very careful with these. And which I didn't see, it's got a little clip on there you got to pull out. That's probably why I pulled that little white piece off. I don't know if that's went in there all the way or not. I think it has. Anyhow, we'll find out here in a second. I'm getting brushing this dust off. I don't know if this dries any good or not, but like I said, it come off the other one that was bad. Flip your little thing back up. Try to get your board laid out flat so you can plug all your cables back up. And I'm missing one. Which one am I missing? Okay, that one's the power. I remember that now. Now let's see if we get this in here. Sometimes you gotta use a pair of tweezers to do this one. These would be a pain in the butt sometimes, these cables. Okay. And plug that back in for the power. That should be it. And you bring this back over the shield. I broke it. I broke it. Shouldn't try to use brute force. Because this plastic piece is different. Dang it. Sometimes you run into these issues, you can trim them out. I don't know if that's going to work or not. There's quite a bit broken. Let's try it and see. Where did I lay the power supply? Before you put your power supply back in, it's very important to put your fan back on. But right now, I'm just putting it together enough to test. See if it reads games. That's all I'm worried about right now. I'm going to put the power thing back up. I should have done that before I put that back on. That's enough there. I'll find the switch. Now, got back together. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to slide in here to my little test station. I'll be right back. Damn it, I've got that one damn thing sitting there. I'll put it in the buzz hole. I bet it did. Bet you I broke that. Bet you I broke it. Okay. Well, knocking everything over again. Jack ain't working. And when you got these open, be very careful messing with these power spot exposed. want to work. Why? Could be where I broke it. Come back down here for a minute. Oh. I don't know why my eject button's not working. Trying to find the other one. What did I do with the ribbon cable? Should be another ribbon cable. Is it still on the circuit board? Yes, it's still on the circuit board. Ugh. Yeah, this is totally different. I'm gonna switch out all the hell. Yeah, that's different. It's different. It's all different. There we go. PlayStation 2 game. Okay, that drive works. I need that shell fix this shell. What it gets out of that thing. It does PlayStation 2 then, see if it does it one. Read it. The PlayStation 1 fits right up. turn the lights off on here. It's still pretty bright down here, even with that hair going. And it stops the cord.